Hi, it's Melanie Moore here. In today's round of tapping, I want to help clear something that I believe affects many, many people. I've heard people in my community say it, I've heard my clients say it, and I've even experienced it in my own life. And it's the fear of what other people think of us. Now, this fear, it can be, at varying degrees. It could be quite small, or it could be so big that it blocks us from doing things, to do things that we really, really want to do, whether we want to put out content into the world, whether we want to show our creative self-expression, writing a book, writing a blog post, sharing our beliefs and opinions. Perhaps it's, doing something brand new, painting. There are so many ways in which, we want to express ourselves in the world, but we hold back because we worry about what other people are going to think. Now, this could be people really close to you. It could be family members. You could have had actual evidence where you've perhaps done things in the past and people have, displayed their displeasure or their criticism of what you've done. Or it could actually be imaginary. We may think that so-and-so is going to say something, or they're going to think something, but they may not even say it. And sometimes even just the thought of other people thinking badly of us stops us from doing things. Now, this is a bit of a nonsense, but it's very real when you're experiencing it. Now, I was really influenced by a blog post, and actually it was subsequently a book as well by Bronnie Ware, called 5 Regrets of the Dying. Now, one of these regrets is that, when these are the regrets that people get to when they get to the end of their life, and it's the regret of not having lived, a life of your own self-expression, or that, it is around this theme of what other people think. And I think that's an absolute tragedy, to get to the end of your life not having done the thing you've always wanted to do because you're worried about what other people are going to think. So that is the ultimate tragedy. Let's not let that happen. Let's clear this fear now so that you can go and do what you've always wanted to do, or at least get the ball rolling. So here we go. Firstly, I want you to kind of assess how strongly that fear is in your body right now, that fear of what other people think. And then I want you to think about what it is that you'd like to do. The first thing, the first step that you would take in, doing this thing that you've always wanted to do. Notice the resistance in your body of actually doing it because of this fear that's coming up. Remember, notice where it sits and how strongly you're rating this out of 10. Okay, have you got that in mind? Right, okay, let's tap. Here we go. Even though there's this thing that I've always wanted to do, but I stop myself because of the fear of what other people may think of me, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I know I've been holding myself back from doing this thing because I'm worried about the judgment and possibly even the criticism, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though this fear is very real, I know I really, really want to do this thing. But the thought of other people judging me, criticizing me, or thinking badly of me stops me in my tracks. And even though I have this fear, I choose to deeply and completely love and forgive myself and anybody else who may be contributing to this fear. There's this thing I really want to do, but I stop myself. I don't do it because I'm worried about what other people may think. I'm stopping myself from putting myself out there, from being the truest version of myself, from sharing my opinions or expressing myself creatively. I really want to do it, but I stop myself because of the fear of what other people will think. Or maybe I'm putting myself out there a little bit. That's only a smaller version of myself. A vanilla version of the real me. Because I don't want to be polarizing. I don't want people to disagree with me. And I don't want to put myself up for judgment or ridicule. So I keep myself safe and I hold myself back. But I'm ready to let this go now. I'm ready to let go of this playing small. I'm ready to stop holding myself back so that I can give more fully of myself. And even though others may have an opinion, I'm going to let go of how I feel about that. Because the pain of regret, of not living a life true to myself, far exceeds the fear of what others think of me. So I'm going to start to play full out now. I'm going to allow myself to display different flavors of me. Letting go of the need to be vanilla. And I'm feeling good about this. And I'm ready for this. And I don't have to go all out at first, unless I want to. But I choose to know that I will be safe, regardless. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to play a bigger game. I'm letting go of the fear now. I'm releasing it now. Feeling excited about what I'm going to create. Feeling excited about what I'm going to share. Because I am ready. I'm ready to play out fuller. I can do this. Feeling more and more sure of myself. And I'm letting go of the fear of what others may think. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. So I'd love to know in the comments, what are you going to commit to doing now? What are you going to feel braver about sharing in the world? I'd love to either hear in your comments, or if you don't want to share quite so publicly, then I'd love you to come and join me in my completely free Facebook group, which is called Tapping Into Your Big Vision with Melanie Moore. There it's a closed environment where you can come and share what you're committed to take action on now. And I'm so excited for you and I'm cheering you on. Till next time, bye for now.